So we just did two missions. We helped out a fuel base, and then we rescued one of Tali's admirals. Now we're gonna go fight off some gas fighter squadron, I think. So let's get into it. Board here. I don't know if it's set or let's exit altogether. Oh, nope. Make sure. Oh, no. Actually, you know what? Let's see if the part I was looking for comes into requisitions. Burn treatment. That's definitely one of them. Jamming tech. Yep, that's another. That's an expensive gun right there. So we're gonna actually save it too. Haven't saved it in a minute. I believe it shut down the guest server. Yeah. I feel like anything on this planet we should bring Tali. Confirm 333. Yep.
Commander, it's as we feared. Guest squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane! You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI-human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
This had better be worth flying straight through a war zone.
We have compromised local Geth systems. They will remain dormant until our work is complete. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not going to... Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
That's one way to do it.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port. Mapping to consensus. Remain still.
This is a lot of trust in Legion.
Commander, excess movement during an upload is discouraged. Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into this server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
Very interesting.
Establishing connection to access point.
What gun am I using?
Warning,
The
connection
torch.
blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
I'm running out of ammo here. Okay, well, I'm gonna step on it because I don't know what to do. Do I climb up it? No. Anytime you want to pop in and tell me what to do here, no. Oh. That help? Oh. Oh no. Oh, there we go.
Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Then thanks, I think.
Maybe I gotta... Okay. So I don't know. That's the only access point. That is the only access point. And I don't see... Okay. Is there another gun? No, it's the only gun I have. Because this thing doesn't have range for shit. Oh. Well, I guess you just kind of figure shit out as I go, I guess. So. No. So. I don't know. It's a big circle. Okay. So it's got to be something here, right? So maybe. Okay.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point.
Okay.
Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed. We cannot proceed until we gain access to this data cluster.
Okay, so maybe. Okay.
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth, Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01 circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
So it's not wrong. I go the wrong way? Oh, maybe it's wrapped around, I don't know. Find out, I guess. Okay, no, I think we came from there. So. Feels weird to run on this thing. So.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue. cluster contains information time-stamped 290 years ago. No functions. It is still capable of survey.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown connects.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
So it feels like the Quinarans are wrong in this scenario, but I don't know. I feel like we go back, right? Not really sure which way to go. Oh. No. The stepping sounds so weird. Okay, well, this feels like we're getting further and further away. So let's oh, I'm guessing that's probably what I need to start destroying, right? Yeah, possibly. Nope, none of that. So, maybe... I feel like I just did a big ass circle. Maybe is this I missed this here. Yeah. Right. There we go.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped guests. They're pinned.
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establishing connection with the remaining server node.
Come on.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Yes, technically. What's your status, Admiral Ron?
The guest squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped. stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Just remember, the Reaper code is adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Yeah, well, we got that part, but...
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Oh. There?
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
That part?
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but I don't know which part is the vulnerable part.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Legion, the more you talk, the less I like you.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster.
There's like an ability.
Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Okay. So, found it by dumb luck there. So it's not like in the immediate vicinity. Right. So, obviously it's not going to be here. So I'm guessing it's there. Right. Maybe there. Oh, well, maybe. Okay.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Okay. So. Okay. Right, so yeah, it's gotta be there, right?
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Okay, target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
I destroyed it, right? Oh, I gotta destroy all of it.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
Is it here?
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
So now, come on, come on, come on, go to.
Search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Come on. Now.
Out of the way! You can't do this to them! I said step away from the gap!
This is insane! We need the gate! You can't just destroy them for asking.
Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth. We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster.
Yeah. So. You gotta like. Excuse me. It's gonna regrow back, right?
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
So. Nah, goes now.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
Okay. So, guessing.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
so. I'm gonna assume I can go ahead and shoot you now.
During which the creators declared martial law.
And come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel and... Oh!
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara. As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
It's a very interesting mission here. You learn about the hedges between the two races. Well, I guess I'm going to...
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Ultral is down. Do not engage the gate. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth, and perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining server node established. We are ready to transport you.
Something's happening to the Geth. The fighter squadrons have stopped. We detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Gas no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the active core and disconnect from mother.
Okay, well, something's going on. Either there's a Geth here, or I'm dying, or something.
Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Shepard, are you hurt?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe, and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Don't think Tali's gonna like this at all.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth Primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCon.
I feel like I'm gonna talk to him. He's gonna ask if I need anything. But we're gonna do it anyways.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
No.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hackett out.
Alright, let's go check our war assets here.
Zen, we need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're not letting people in life pods die just so you can...
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Well, just support Tali. Say what you want, but Tali's a homie. I need way more. Oh. I need about a little over 2,000 more.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Yeah.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Sure.
That's probably an entire video by itself. We're gonna check our messages, but that was kind of a long mission there. Mostly because I didn't know what I was doing.
Commander, you might want to check in on Commander Williams down on the observation deck.
Alright, sounds good. Observation deck. Was engineering, right?
Did you hear? Kelly Chambers is dead.
No, what happened?
Oh no, she faked her death. That's right. Okay.
That's terrible. She seemed really nice.
What if we'd gone back to Cerberus? Your gut saved us, Gavin.
And this is not support cargo. Starboard car. Maybe it's the crew quarters. Okay.
So, Prothean, huh?
Yes.
You guys like to drink?
This platform can be of some assistance, Garrus Vakarian.
I appreciate the
What about
offer,
gambling?
Agent,
Like
but
cards?
this is something I know
Games
a
of
thing or
chance
two
were
about.
punishable by death in the Empire.
Oh, sure. That seems reasonable. Okay. So, smoking. You ever do that?
Only when my armor became inflamed.
Right. Yeah, smoking. I get it. So jokes then. You got jokes. All right. You got any good ones?
No.
Okay,
Yes.
so I guess
Give
this
it to
is.
The Tulomorian spy entered the enemy's camp and said to the Lancashire, I didn't know your Barnabs could glow. That was the joke.
All right. I get it. Yeah. That was a good one.
Okay. The commentary between some of these guys is pretty funny. Gavik's not in his room. Is she down at the... No, she's not here. Mm-hmm. She's not in engineering.
Do you ever think about when we were abducted by...
No, I don't.
Me neither.
Okay, well, I'm going to go Buzz Plus. Spectre. Reaper fragment code. Alright. So. That doesn't do anything. Alright, maybe she's somewhere over here and I just missed her.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Yep. Open. Reporting in. I don't know who Captain Leroy is, but... Okay. Maybe...
Commander.
She's over here somewhere and I just missed her. Come on. Okay. So, nothing. In the observation deck. Legion. Said she's in the observation deck. Okay.
Commander.
Alright. Let me check my time here. You know what? I will save it for the next video wherever I find her, because we're running out of time here. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next video.